Hi folks, I'm Puja Amin, also known as Queenie to a lot of folks out there in this industry. I am co-founder of the Troutman firm, soon to be Troutman Amin, also TCPAworld.com. We run a legal blog called TCPAworld.com where we break down the latest and greatest news and everything TCPAworld.com. Most of our cases are TCPA class action litigation, so we use that as a platform to provide folks like you just advice and helping folks keep up with what's going on in the legal space right now. So my co-founder, the founding partner of Troutman firm, he embarked on a journey once he decided to leave big law firm to start his own law firm to give his clients a better platform, a more reasonable priced platform. So he started his firm, Troutman firm, 6 months ago? And I recently joined about 2 months ago, hence why it's going to change from Troutman firm to Troutman Amin shortly. And that's how we got started. Before that, I was in-house counsel at loanDepot, one of the major lead buyers in the space. Prior to that, I worked for Eric Troutman for a period of time when I was in private practice at a big law firm as well. And now we're set out to create the greatest law firm in the nation. Yeah, so the way I got into this area of law in particular was I started working for Eric Troutman, and he had been in the space for a number of years, over 15 years, just practicing TCPA work. And when I met the clients, that he was working with, I fell in love with helping my clients become more consumer friendly and compliant and helping them assure that their company was going to be protected from multi-billion-dollar exposure that the TCPA lawsuits often impose on our clients. And thereafter I got involved with the lead gen industry, and I was, it was amazing how many folks in this industry needed assistance and needed to clear up the gray areas of the different, nuances of the TCPA. And so really, I just, I devoted myself in all things TCPA. I live and breathe it. It's what I do. We don't really do anything else other than TCPA work. We kind of run the gamut, right? From folks who, get sued for class action litigation to folks who have individual claims as well. And then we have clients who just come to us for compliance work, right? To prevent the litigation. But the majority of what we do is we defend TCPA lawsuits, primarily class action lawsuits. And then after that, often, our clients will ask us, well, how do I button up my processes, right? How do I avoid this happening to my company in the future? And Eric and I have really made a name for ourselves in the industry to really help folks realize the importance of compliance before they get hit with a class action lawsuit. So, we do it all, right? If it's anything with TCPA work, we got you. We're very well versed in this area of law, and we can help you from anything from, just looking at your operations to help you understand your marketing strategies to make sure that they're compliant with the TCP and other advertising regulations that are out there, as well as, if you unfortunately get hit with one of these class action suits, we handle them from inception till, we can help you get out of the case. People choose us because honestly, we're friendly and we're fun, right? We're not your typical lawyers, where we moved away from that big law firm life and that culture so we can be more approachable, right? So our clients are our friends. And I think that's the difference, other than, obviously we're the best TCPA defense attorneys out there, in my opinion. We really devote ourselves to our clients, right? We have a saying at our firm, and it's, we miss our children's soccer games so our clients don't have to miss their children's soccer games. And we live by that, right? Our clients are our number one priority, and, we're there for them, right? I'm at this conference, and there's a few of my clients here, and, it's amazing hanging out with them, and so that they feel that I'm not just your snotty attorney. They can come up to me, they can call me, they can text me, and I just love being able to be approachable to our clients. So in the last 5 years, the skills that I've developed, and I continue to develop them, is really understanding my clients' needs, right? How their business operates and what they need from a compliance standpoint. I learned the skills for being a class action defense attorney in private practice, but being in-house counsel for companies like loanDepot, being general counsel of Digital Thrive, those skills that I learned during my time in-house were invaluable, because you're able to work with business folks, your marketing counterparts, on a day-to-day basis to ensure compliance. And, aside from being a lawyer and being a great class action defense attorney, I am now able to say that I can also come into a business and understand what their needs are, as opposed to just being the attorney that's there for folks after they get sued. So, I continue to develop my skills every single day. The TCPA in particular is a very difficult and complex area of law, and it's ever changing. The law is changing every single day. And so, I'm continuously keeping up to date with what different regulations are coming out around the TCPA, many state laws, also monitoring what's happening in the space, right? And you have to monitor it every single day. Otherwise, you won't be able to provide your clients with the appropriate legal advice. There's so much to learn from so many women in this industry. As much as I know what I do on a day-to-day basis, I learn every single day from the industry women around here. And the one-on-one connection, spending 3-4 days with these women is so different than, hopping on a call or a Zoom meeting or, any of the other conferences, because the other conferences really, we're hustling, we're working, we have maybe 5 minutes to each person to speak to them. Whereas here, you're actually spending meaningful time. You're spending up to like an hour, 2 hours talking to ladies that you've never met, and also maintaining relationships with ladies that you don't typically have time for at other conferences. And so for me, why I was so eager to join this one was because I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity, right? To meet so many wonderful people and engage in meaningful conversations. I would have been remiss if I had missed this event. LinkUnite in particular, right? The reason why it's so important is because women, they often, especially in the legal field, they're outshadowed by men. And there's so many male attorneys out there, and the female attorneys, I think, need a platform for where they can go and be bold, build their own book of business, and really develop their own personalities. And for the younger women on part of my team, I want them to have the same opportunities that I had when I was a baby attorney. So, it's important for me, but it's also important for me to set an example to my teams and those folks that look up to me as a female attorney. So far, my favorite part has been, honestly, just the one-on-one conversations, right? Having meaningful conversations with women, actually understanding what their business is about, actually understanding what they do, as opposed to just having a name with a company name behind it. And also having a platform where I can tell my story, right? I recently, started my own firm, right, along with my business partner, and being able to share that with women and women to be proud and congratulate me, that's meaningful, right? People are rooting for you. People do want to see you succeed, and you can share those stories, as well as your pitfalls, right? A lot of conversations that happen is, it wasn't easy getting here for a lot of women, right? You have such powerful women a part of this group that they have great stories to share, but they also have stories that I don't think that they would share on a normal basis. And those teach others, to be grateful, and to also understand that there's friends in the industry. You can talk to folks. There's other people you can use to voice your opinion and your thoughts and tell your stories that you wouldn't otherwise be able to, probably in a more formal setting, more formal conference. Yeah, so the advice I would give for women who are new is get out there. Don't be afraid to send a message, whether it's on LinkedIn saying, I'd like to be introduced to this person. Be fearless, right? Be fearless in who you talk to. Be fearless. Don't be ashamed. Don't be shy. Get out there, reach out, right? Reach out to me, reach out to Amanda, reach out to Sarah, reach out to anyone in this group, and I can almost guarantee that you will get a response, and you may not get the answer you're looking for, but someone will help guide you to the right path, right? Someone will point you into the right person. So, that's my biggest advice, is just get out there, right? pick up the phone, text someone, just attend the event, and you're surely you're going to meet a bunch of wonderful women. You're not going to regret coming to a conference or reaching out for advice.